You're watching Drake Queen Gaming. Enjoy the video.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drake Queen Gaming, and something about sort of the gaming drag today. I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Tian He Hui. Anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go! Alrighty. Under this eerie atmosphere, my expression and emotion began twisting in fear and horror, for all I could do was scream for my family. Tex. From that pinpoint of light, I could hear a voice resonating from it. That voice so familiar, yet so alien. No! No, stay away from me! Who are you? The light slowly approaches, as the very gravity and wind bend towards that light, and all I could do was stare at this mysterious thing, fear eating me away little by little, my heart beating in my throat. And then the unyielding door behind me suddenly opens. Ah! And after a wave of nausea, the very first thing I saw was a scene painted in red. A scorching red shone bright in a raging fire, burning the very earth it dances upon, the ashes and soot choking the air with its repugnant smell. Cloud, take Tex away from here, fast! Even though that dark smoke would cloak my eye, I was still able to blink out that discoloration in the sky, that blood-red-orange pigment that polluted my sight. Me and my brother stood in that light, little safe space throughout the raging inferno, in front a burning ruin, and behind us a dark tunnel not even the light of the pyre could reach, an endless end that delivered only misery and discomfort. Standing there in the ruins is our father. In one hand was a meat cleaver, and the other a shovel. He stood proud and tall, like a wall, segregating us from that devouring chaos that was before us. I screamed and cried, struggling against my brother's tight grip, wanting to reach back to that lonely figure in the flame. I know it would happen. I know what to do, yet I couldn't stop myself from screaming. No, Dad! Didn't you promise to stay with us, to come with us? Are you abandoning us? Are you betraying your promise for us? Quickly, Tex! We have to go now, they're coming! Cloud gripped tightly around my waist, and I struggled to keep his younger brother from rushing towards their father. Yet all I wanted was to pull father out of the way of that incoming danger. A wind whistled past us as droplets of water carried upon it would land upon my cheek. I turned and saw my brother, like me. Couldn't damn that emotion any further, as the flickering tears shone within the inferno, and I realized the harsh truth. My brother was making the same hard yet unwavering choice as well. Cloud, please take care of Tex for all of us. Promise me that. And that book is a treasure that your mother sacrificed everything to protect from the wrong hands. You must keep it safe. That duty falls upon your shoulders now. I know, Dad. I promise I will keep Tex safe at all costs, and protect the book as well. Sorry, Cloud. Tex. My sons. And I hear it, no matter how loud the crackling fire was, of that grinding metallic sound of weapons and raging masses that approach. All right, Cloud. Go now and take Tex away from here. The further the better. No, Dad! No! No, big bro, let me go! We can't leave him there! Sorry, Tex. Dad's last orders for me to protect you. I won't let you put yourself into danger. No, don't do this, brother! He's there! He's right there! I won't accept it! Why are we going through this? Why are we being separated? Why are we treated like this? What did Mom do wrong? What did Dad do wrong? We didn't do anything! Cloud quickly adjusted his grip and dragged me by the elbow and away towards the dark path ahead. Brother's always the stronger one since youth, and I had no choice but to be dragged away as well. This isn't the closest there is in life, Tex. That there is the furthest distance in the world. I used whatever strength remaining and turned my head to look at my father one last time. Father stood there, stoically, staring right ahead, and never looked back, before charging against the masses and soldiers ahead, and quickly sank away within the sea of flame. That one moment, I would realize that what seems to be the closest there in life was the furthest distance of life, the distance between life and death. The crackling fire swallowed my last scream and hope within its cruel presence, and I let myself go limp, stumbling behind Brother's quickly pacing footsteps. Soon after, he suddenly spoke to me. Sorry, Tex. Please sleep for a bit. I hope you can treat this as a nightmare when you wake up. I raised my head at my brother, who turned suddenly and raised his right hand, and next felt pain explode behind my neck. My sight dimmed, my limbs lost strength, and consciousness slipped away, as so I was carried away from my brother, into that merciless, unending darkness ahead. At the last second, before I slipped into unconsciousness, I saw the book that was buckled around my brother's belt, that blood-red cover that shone within in the ember's light, and wrapped in loops of chains. Whatever the content within, no one told me of it. Once, my naive self believed that Mom would be able to tell the content of the book to me in the future, and when everything happened, I entrusted that hope to Dad. And after that, I didn't think there was any chance anymore, right? This book was my mother and father's greatest treasure, a treasure that they would even sacrifice their lives for. But it mattered little. My rebellious consciousness slipped away from my cold body. Darkness and freezing temperature wrapped around my soul and robbed me of my vision. I'm sorry. Cloud! I screamed and sat up on my bed and felt my heartbeat thumping against my chest and delivered blood throughout this cold body of mine. Ba-thum, ba-thum. With each beat, my body would warm up again, slowly recovering from the dream's impact. Oh, am I gonna sneeze? Might just sneeze, y'all. Never mind, I'm not going to. So real was that dream, so painful was that wound that festered and remains unhealed after all these years. Damn it. It's been all these years now. Why do I still dream of those moments? I lowered my head, rubbed my eyes, and blinked away any residual sleepiness from them. Even though I felt a little clearer, I still couldn't see much. Blurry is my sight, as I realized the tears that framed my tear ducts dripping down my cheeks. Slowly, I wiped off any tears from my eyes and tried to assess my surroundings. The space I am in moves rhythmically up and down, and though the dizziness still makes me want to vomit, it was much better than what it was a few days ago. Between the planks were the clear sounds of scritch and scratch of the creaking wood. Was it because I was riding so late into the night? So uncomfortable. Not only due to the nightmare, but the late-night venture's exhaustion did not retreat away with my awakening, and discomfort was clear in my sleep. I yawned, looked at the notebook and nearby, reminiscing about the scribbles and notes I made upon it. This notebook recorded all the experiences I had been through on the ship for the past few days, which served as valuable references for future writing. As for the book that my father and mother left me, it was placed safely beneath the notes. It is the last memoir left behind by my family. To me, nothing is as precious as this book now. I slipped out of the bed sheets and put on my shoes before buckling the book around my waist. Quickly, I tidied up my possessions and looked at my luggage that was prepared many nights ago. He woke up quite early. I heard the rushing footsteps outside the door. My ears twitched at the sound. Next moment, the door slammed open in a twang. Is everything alright, Tex? I heard someone screaming from the outside. Did something happen? Rays of strong sunlight blazed through the open door as I shielded my eye from the sun, until I was used to that brightening ray. The sea breeze joined the sun in welcoming me to my morning and quickly shook me awake. Everything's fine, Mingjing. Just a poor dream. I rubbed my eyes and said, all good then. I really thought something bad happened to you. Look, you were quite sick and vomiting all over the place when you came aboard 2 days ago. I was really worried about that, but what might have happened to you again, and what we may need to do for you. It was quite concerning, you know. Not to mention you were riding throughout last night and slept so late. Seasick or not, you're seriously overexerting yourself. Not sleeping well brings troubles for other people, you know. Nah, I feel much better and comfortable on the boat already, so don't you worry. Thank goodness, I was really worried that something might have happened to you again, especially concerning your body condition. I'm gonna make some tea after this. Okay. Just a nightmare, like I said, no biggie. Probably something to do with the environment, maybe. Yeah, who could sleep well within this small, claustrophobic, and wet room after all? It's alright now. We're reaching the harbor soon. Just hang on a little longer. I swear, I don't even know what to say about you anymore, you big-headed idiot, acting like a tough guy. No matter. How about we go up the deck and enjoy the weather today? Might help you adjust that mood of yours, and it's almost noon anyway. Eh? Wait, noon? I slept for that long? Yeah, it seems you still have a couple days to go for your biological clock to get used to the jet lag, it seems. Ming Jing, the foxman in front of me, is the roommate friend that I've made on the ship, an archaeologist from the country of Z. He made a journey of archaeology exploration to Moro and was on the way of a returning trip to his homeland with his archaeology results. I was seasick for the past 2 days since arriving abroad. Even almost threw up so much to the point of physical exhaustion. Thank goodness that I had Ming Jing as a roommate who was ever so reliable in his care for me and helped me in overcoming those hard times. It's probably my biological clock acting up anyway. Now I think of this, the noon here matches with the evening time of Moro, after all. I should be asleep at this time. Come on! The weather today's really good! I rubbed my eyes, stretched my back, rolled my shoulder and neck a few times before walking out on the deck with him. My name is Tex, a normal, simple novelist. To write better stories and pursue the dream I have, I began the distant journey of collecting inspiration, for which reason I stood proud upon this ship. And my first destination is the destination that I always wished to go to, the mysterious land of the East, and the destination that is ahead of us, the eastern nation of Z. G. As the sea breeze breathed against the deck, the seagull's cries resonated across the waves, where the waves and salty wind would meld together, a melody of beats against the ship resonating across the ocean. I walked forth, holding the railing, and tipped my toes to look further. There the ocean and sky blurred the boundary of blue, and muddled the land in the far distance where I came from. The comfortable time only made the temptation of stretching even more pronounced. So comfortable here. A good breath in the sea air really refreshes one's senses after a night's sleep. Can't believe it's 2 days already. Look at the time. We're almost there at Z's Harbor, right? Oh, alright, y'all. I am exhausted. I am going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. Anyway, I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!